Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and we've got it's a basement suite I'm doing here. It's in pretty rough shape, I guess. We've got apparently animal stains here, and there was a pet in here that was making messes. This is actually right downtown. Pretty beat down, really dirty here. Not bad in there, actually. And then we've got 2 bedrooms over here to do. Nasty stain there. And in this room, where apparently these are urine stains from, I guess, the pet that was here. And get that out of the way. Yeah, and there's quite a funky odor in here. A couple of young guys, and I think they smoke the funny cigarettes. It has that smell. Anyway, so I've increased my CO2, stabilized CO2. Probably got just a bit under 3,000 ppm, and I also added some omega citrus, probably about an ounce or so to my normal mix here. So I boosted it up a little bit just to address some of the issues we got going on here. I did give a spray onto all these obvious spots with the suspend, which is what I normally do. And of course, we're going to apply the solution with a Oxy-Dry fiber pad. And we need to get that agitation happening. And there's quite a few actual burns in the carpet, by the way. So some of these black marks that we're seeing are actually burns. But I don't know if you can tell what I'm seeing here, but this area that was flattened down has just popped right up. Again, here we see how incredibly effective the rotary is at lifting the pile, even on a carpet like this, which basically has almost no pile. And I think I see some gum over there. Didn't realize that was gum. Okay. So actually what really works well on gum is citrus. This is a gelled citrus. Just sit there. We'll just give it a bit of a work it in a little bit with the edge there. Yeah, I'll come back, and actually the Oxy-Dry fiber pad will usually take that out without any problem at all, if it sits a few minutes anyway. So let's continue. So again, here we are. Although this is a very low pile, not really a Berber, I guess we're going to call this a low level loop, kind of a commercial grade carpet. This Oxy-Dry fiber pad is really perking up the yarn, because it's not flattening it, it's lifting it, because the rotary with the right attachment is extremely effective at doing pile lifting as it cleans, if you put the right attachment on the bottom, whether it be a brush or a dirt napper style bonnet brush, or different fiber pads or whatever. So it's when people tell you that the rotary flattens a pile, well, once again, here we are proving right before your very eyes that it lifts the pile. I did vacuum this carpet, but I suspect that it doesn't get vacuumed very often or very well. A couple of single guys living in here, young guys. Those are burns right over by the fireplace there. Melted, the carpet's been melted. Apparently this was a dog, well, I guess a dog had lifted his leg there, but look at that. Almost out immediately. He just said to me, do the best you can, and I will. And you know, when I started my channel in 2010, my intention was, my thought was that it was to help other guys to learn how to do this and earn a living as I've been able to. I've been blessed so much by doing this business that I want it to be a blessing to others, and that's been my motivation. And whether or not I have the most viewers, that's irrelevant. It's about the right viewers, those who can really appreciate and benefit from what I'm doing. I know that, you know, some channels have lots of viewers, but in a lot of cases they're not even carpet cleaners. And actually I have people that watch this channel who aren't carpet cleaners. I know that, and that's fine. I'm not saying that's not a good thing. I'm just saying that my focus primarily is the carpet cleaning and carpet cleaners. Well, it's not going back anymore, I don't think. Nope. Oh, maybe it will. Oh. You know, I know that there's people that, and I've even had people come on this channel and ask me to post more vacuuming videos, because there's people that really like to watch vacuuming, and I'm aware of that, but that's not the focus of this channel. I mean, I do put videos up of me vacuuming sometimes, but I don't want to fill my videos or a channel with those kind of videos. There's channels that are just dedicated to people vacuuming, and that's fine, but that's not the focus of this channel, so I don't do that. I have some videos of that, but it'll never be my focus. Man, that's looking good, eh? Except for those little black spots, which are actually burns. So, you know, and I know that if I did put more videos of vacuuming, that would attract a lot more people, and I get more viewers and more views, but again, that's not what I want to have this channel be about. So, sorry for those of you who are wanting that. I'm just not gonna get distracted by that. So that mark that was a little bit stubborn did come out. Again, the hog's hair is so incredible at doing that. Oh, there's that gum. Let's see. And again, it's so easy to do this with the rotary because it's doing a constant motion across the carpet. Now the right side is on that gum and it's moving that way. Excuse me. And I want that. And that's one of the reasons I prefer the rotary, is because I can do this. I can, you know, concentrate the agitation and going in one direction and pull the in this case I'm literally pulling the gum off the fiber, and it works wonderful. I think it's gone. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're gonna, I guess we'll go over here, do this. So I don't measure the success of what I'm doing on the basis of the number of people that watch these videos. That's irrelevant to me. what's important is, and I thought about this when it began. I figured, back in 2010, I thought, you know what? If only one or two guys say, "Hey, you helped me get into the business, and have helped me, over the years to earn a living." That's all I hoped for. All I wanted. That's my goal. Make me a blessing. That's it. It's not about elevating me. It's about helping others to elevate themselves. That's the purpose of my videos. If I can help you guys out there, and I know there's lots of guys that have been helped and have learned and have been able to earn a decent living for yourselves and your families and everything, and I just want you guys, whoever you are out there, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm not doing it for me. And if I've helped you, let me know. Let me know who you are. It encourages me when I hear people say that I've been a help to them. That's why I'm doing it. For you guys. It's not about my ego. I'm irrelevant. I teach you, and then I point you in the right direction, then I get out of your way. That's the point. You don't need me to interfere in what you're doing. I'll give you the appropriate tools, teach you how, and then you guys go and have your success in what you're doing. Oh boy, this is looking good. Yeah. Okay, now I decided that I would use the green stripe. I think I'll do this one next. I think he's going to be quite astonished at how this carpet looks when I'm done with it. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Looking good. This was really dirty right here. It looks brand new now. The pile is lifted. It's been rejuvenated. There's actually no air conditioning in this house, but fortunately I'm in the basement, not on the top floor, which would be definitely warmer. Although it's not quite so warm today as it has been, but it's still pretty warm in here. It's probably 80 degrees in here, I bet. What, it's not 30, could be 30 Celsius. I can never figure out how, or remember how you do the difference there. I actually think more Fahrenheit than I do in Celsius, actually, because I grew up with the Fahrenheit, and then they switched over to the metric system. I think when I was in high school, which was really not helpful. But boy, this is looking very nice. Quite a few, all these little black spots, they're burns. But overall, this carpet is looking wonderful. Looks very even, which is what you want. Okay, let's head over this way. This one is looking nice and even. Looking good. I see looks like a little mark over there. Alright, we'll head down the hall. I saw what would look like a bit of a color stain in the corner over there, so I'm going to hit that with some Proxy. All right, we'll head down to, yeah, see those are burns, holes in the carpet. Oh, no, that's the fan. Huh. Oh, here we are. Oh, there we go. Lights. Okay, so here's where the most obvious staining from the pee-pee was, apparently. Yeah, there's quite a bit of it right there. So that's the stabilized CO2 in the solution will address the urine staining normally, and any odor. It will destroy the odor. at the molecular level. That's the way it works. Oh yeah, look at that. Already you can see it's coming out. Yeah, you can see the marks stained. The urine yellowing is disappearing right before your eyes. And the reason that the stabilized CO2 works so well is because it actually breaks down the organic molecules. It breaks them apart. It kind of shoves its web between the molecules, pushing them apart and causing everything to degrade very rapidly. It's actually like decaying the organic material, but at a very fast rate. But you can see these really obvious urine stains. They're not there anymore. Hold on. And they don't come back. That's the beauty of it. And it's so simple. So easy to do this. You know, we used to run into urine staining like that years ago. You know, it was always like, oh, well, problems. But no, it's like, whatever. No big deal. I have, I mean, I can mix up the stabilized CO2 and put it in immediately. You know, I have the powder with me, the concentrated powder, but I also have some pre-mixed up little jugs that have 3,000 ppm in, and I can just throw it into a gallon, and instantly I've got the 3,000. Which is the maximum, by the way, that I would ever use on a carpet. I've used more, but when I first started using it a few years ago, and then I had some conversations with Mike Fedregon at Beckert, who were the manufacturer, and you know, I explained to him what I was up to and what I wanted to do with it, because this was pretty new, using it the way that I'm doing it. And I asked him, okay, what am I looking for? How do I do this? What's the best way? And he told me, explained to me how to mix it. And if you're going to use it, by the way, from Beckert, the powder, you must be very, very careful to make sure you're very accurate with your mixing, because that powder is extremely concentrated. I mean, literally one level tablespoon in a gallon is 3,000 parts per million. That's a lot. That is really the maximum you should ever go. Just so you know, guys. I was back years ago there. I was actually involved in importing vital oxide, which is a version of stabilized CO2, but it's a kind of a retail version, I guess. But one gallon of it is 2,000 parts per million. The whole gallon. one of the reasons why some of these companies are selling these products in that version like that is so you don't get into trouble, because you can get into trouble pretty quick. Okay, that's looking phenomenal. All the stains are gone. Looking really, really good. There's a couple of melted marks there. And there's no odor. That's the other wonderful thing about using a stabilized CO2 is when you hit the urine, you know, sometimes you'll smell it immediately. You'll smell wet, pee-pee or whatever, but usually literally within a few minutes, that smell is gone. It just works that fast normally. See, there's that stain right there. I assume it's a pee stain. There's actually one here which I didn't see before. It sort of showed up there when I put the spotlight on it. Well, today is going to be an early day. It looks like it's I'll probably be home by 3 or 3:30. That's good, because I had a late day yesterday. I did that great big job, and I didn't get out of there till just after 5 actually. I think it was well worth it, and yeah. That was a good job. And I talked to the lady this morning because I was talking to her about her wood floor, which turns out requires you really got to know what you're doing when it comes to those oil wood floors, by the way. And what I learned is I contacted the roto wash people, because I have a roto wash machine, and they said that you can't, or you shouldn't be cleaning those floors with a microfiber, because it actually will damage the floor. So bear in mind, that's the oiled wood floors. And they said that in order to clean it, you can use the roto wash machine, but you have to use a special brushes on that machine just for dealing with the oiled wood. And it's a I think, what did he say, 0.18 millimeter bristle, rather than the this normal soft bristle is 0.22, and that's, you know, lighter or less aggressive than the standard brush. So you don't use the standard brush, you don't even use the soft brush, which is what you would normally expect. That's even too aggressive. Ooh, look at all the crap on here. But the brush you're supposed to use is a special order. And I'm assuming that would, unless they have some in, you know, down in the States somewhere. But I was talking to my distributor back in Ontario, and nope, they don't have it. It would be a special order, which would probably mean it would take months to arrive, because I'm assuming they would have to get it from Austria, because that's where they're made. I'm not going to do that. That would be very expensive. I bet it would be $500 or $600, could be even more, for special order brushes just to do the oiled wood floors. So for you guys out there who are doing wood floors, beware that the microfiber is not recommended to be used, because it apparently will, or can, damage the finish. That's what they say. It can I guess it's just a bit too aggressive. And yeah, just bear that in mind. You need to decide whether or not you want to even attempt to do those floors. The one that I actually did a test on yesterday, it was really not looking good at all. And she said, you know what, you can't make it look any worse. Yeah, go ahead and give it a try over here. And I didn't use microfiber. I used a gladiator pad, and then I put a two-way pad on after, sort of buffed it with that, and it looks pretty good. She told me today, she said, yeah, it looks a lot better. Not perfect, but... And I gave her a price to actually clean the whole thing, but I told her this morning, I said no. I wouldn't clean it, no, without... even though the pads would work, my fear is that it would... Because it took me a fair amount of time just to do a very small spot. And it's like, okay, I'd be here for a long time. It's just... And I don't know that the results would be all that fantastic anyway. I want, it to look perfect. And it wouldn't. I know it wouldn't. So, anyway, let's pull this out of here. Man, this carpet's looking good. Let's have a look at the pad. I don't think there's much on there, actually. Which is always interesting when you see that. You think it's going to be black, and then it's not. And other times you don't think it will be black, and it is. So, how about that, eh? But, the way the carpet looks, it's just phenomenal. It's done a phenomenal job. Oh, the urine staining that was here is gone. Gee whiny gone. Okay, so, yeah, there we go. I'll pack her up, and I'll be heading home. So, thanks for watching, and have a good day.